Hey guys, it's Moonsalt Stables here. So Breyer just released their final Breyerfest model reveal, so I decided that it's time for another model opinions video. So in this video, I'm going to cover my thoughts on the prize models, the single day stablemates, the store specials, and the pop-up tent models. Now please remember that these are just my own personal opinions on these models, and I may love models that you absolutely despise, and vice versa. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the prize models. Now these models are all going to be quite rare and they will only be awarded to the contest winners, so they'll be just a little bit harder to find on the secondary market and won't be available for purchase at Breyerfest. First is the diorama contest model Fesh. This is a super cute buttermilk buckskin pinto on the old Frisian mold. Now I will be entering the contest and I would genuinely love this model if by some surprise I do end up winning him. I am surprised that they didn't gloss him, but he's still super cute. I don't care for the way his tail is painted, but that's just a super minor thing that I have against him. And up next are the Best Customs Contest prizes. The winners in each category will be awarded Cornwall. Now Cornwall is a black Appaloosa in the same pattern as the Premier Collection release from 2013, Latigo. I will be entering the Best Customs contest, but I honestly don't care for this mold, so I definitely won't be heartbroken if I don't win him. Now, I definitely do prefer the runner-up prize, though. The runner-up prize is Breton. I do apologize if I pronounced that wrong. This model will be awarded to the two runner-ups in each category. He's a black pinto in the same pattern as Darwin from 2018. He's super nice and I would love him if I won. I can almost guarantee I won't be a finalist in the Best Customs contest, but I figure I don't have any chance at all if I don't enter, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Now that we have those rare models out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the single day stablemates. One of these stablemates will be included at random with each individual single day ticket that's purchased. Now I purchased the 4-pack when it was still available, and that does guarantee one of each of these models. And that first model is Jersey on the new Walking Thoroughbred mold. This guy is actually really nice and looks great in glossy. The mold looks really good in solid colors, so I am genuinely really excited for mine. And next is Orkney on the G2 Clydesdale mold. Now, I know everyone is saying how overused this mold is, and he definitely is as a unicorn. However, I do love him in more normal colors. This Palomino Pinto is really nice, and I'm curious to see how metallic he'll actually be in person, to see if he'll be more the gold that Breyer's photos are showing, or if he'll be more of just a subtle metallic color, but we'll find out. And the third single day stablemate is Sky, and I'm really excited to see this one in person. He's a really nice glossy silver black on the new Charleston mold. We don't actually see this color much from Breyer, if at all. I can't even remember the last time we had this color, and it seems to be really nicely done just based on these promo photos. I'm genuinely in love with how they did the mane and tail on this model, and the fact that it's not just a straight up black. You can tell it's more of a chocolatey kind of color, so really excited to get mine and see how this color ends up working out in person. And now with those other three being glossy, I was really expecting the final model to be glossy as well. So I was really surprised when Aaron was announced as a matte model. However, I was really excited to see Elsa shrunk down to a stablemate scale. She is so cute and I am obsessed with all the new mini-me's that Breyer is doing lately. My mind honestly still can't even comprehend a tiny Cree, so it'll be really cool to see her in person and to actually see her put up against my other Crees in my collection. And now up next are the store specials. These models are available to all single day and 3-day ticket holders and will be limited to one of each model per day, per person, per ticket. The first model is Benelli. Now, he's not my favorite model since I don't care for the braids. I probably would have loved him more if he was the loose mane and tail version of the Shannondale mold, but overall he is really pretty. His pattern is really extensive and it'll be really cool to see in-hand photos of him. And I'm sure he'll be really popular, so I hope that everyone that likes him can get one. He's just not really for me. And the next model is my personal favorite store special, Faabala. The real horse's barn name is Cheesecake, and honestly, that is the cutest thing I've ever heard. I don't even care for this mold since he's a little bit wonky, but I can't get over how much I genuinely love this color. Dilute and double dilute colors are some of my absolute favorite on horses, and so I definitely hope I'll be able to snag one of these guys. And finally, the third and last store special is WH Top Gun. He's really cute, but just not for me. His color is a little bit green, which I know everybody kind of had an issue with, but I can almost guarantee that that's from Breyer's really bad photography skills. I imagine the color will be a little bit nicer in person, probably a little bit warmer in color, a little less green, and I honestly can't wait to see in-hand photos even though I won't be getting one for myself. And our last type of models are the PopUp Tent specials. Now, like the store specials, these are going to be available to all ticket holders and are limited to one per ticket per day. Now, the first model that was revealed was the classic scale decorator Green Man. I know he's not for everybody. I know a bunch of people absolutely hated him, but I'm obsessed with modern decorators, as you all know, so I love him and I am definitely going to try to get one. And our next model is another green decorator, Era. This is a super cute little clearwear stablemate, and I hope he also comes home with me. I love the little Celtic knots on him, and I'm actually really glad that Breyer didn't go overboard with the Celtic knots this year. Like, I was kind of expecting they were going to. And our next model is the Crystal Horse. Breyerfest has had a Crystal Horse each year since 2013, I believe. And this year's Crystal is Kelpie, a little crystal bouncer. The Crystal Horses honestly aren't for me. I don't go out of my way to collect them, but I know a lot of collectors love them, so I hope everyone that wants one is able to get one. Now, with that being said, one of my favorites each year is the Plush. I believe 2012 was the first time a plush was released from Breyerfest, and they're always super cute. I honestly haven't been able to get one yet from any previous Breyerfest, but I really love Mackenzie this year. This little plush is just too dang cute, and I'm crossing my fingers I can get a hold of one. I have a feeling it'll be pretty hard though. Usually the run numbers are a little bit lower, and I imagine a lot of people are really liking this one this year, so we'll see what happens. And last but certainly not least was the final release that Breyer just announced, which is a set of stablemates inspired by previous year's Raffle Models. It looks like this will become a series, so it'll be really fun to see future models, to see what Raffle Models they decide to use, and just, it'll be so cool. So I'm going to go over each model in this set individually. So first we have Gale, which is inspired by the 2006 Raffle model Windswept. This model is cute, but probably my least favorite in the set just because I don't care for the G2 Thoroughbred mold. And guys, please note that all of the photos of the actual Raffle models, they're all from Identifier Breyer. None of them are my photos. They are all from Identifier Breyer. You can go there to see a list of all the other Raffle models as well. And so next we have Durham, based on Carlisle from 2012. I don't care for this mold either, but the color is really nice. I may end up selling mine from the set if I get it, but we'll see what happens when we get to that point. And so next is Kochob. I'm sorry again if I pronounced that wrong. And this one is based on North Star from last year. This is a case where I don't actually care for the actual raffle model, but I really like the Stablemate. I think the color suits this mold really well, and gloss just looks so good on Stablemates. And our next model, inspired by Que Sera Sera from 2015, is Victoire. This little guy is honestly really cute and looks like he even has some really nice shading on his flanks. At first it kind of looked like he may have been base coat chalky, but now that I'm looking at this further, it looks like he may just be really, really white plastic, but we'll see. And finally, the last model in the set is Viaje, inspired by a Viajero from 2008. I think this guy is honestly my favorite in the set. Overall, I really like this set, but whether or not I try to get one will pretty much just be based on its price point, especially since I'm already going to be spending a lot of money at Breyerfest, so pretty much after I buy these special runs, I'm just going to have to figure out who else I want based on how much money I have left. So guys, let me know down in the comments which of these models is your favorite. Who do you hope that you are going to be able to get? I would love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell to be notified anytime I upload a new model horse video. Thanks so much, guys.